1 year ago today, protesters marched in Benghazi against Muammar Gaddafi. That dictator controlled Libya for 42 years. But today, Libyans there and here in Vancouver celebrate the revolution that protest sparked. Salah Nejar, one of the organizers of the celebration marking the first anniversary of the Libyan revolution.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah.
A lot has changed in a year. How are you feeling today?
Oh, it's overwhelming, you know. It's everybody's so happy, and it's like when you get rid of a dictator, like been pressing the people for 42 years. It's a wonderful feeling, you know. And everybody I talk to is very, very happy, you know. So
it's one thing to have celebrations here, but what are you hearing about the celebrations back in Libya?
they started 2 days ago. They started like 2 days ago, you know, and the celebration is today, but they started like in Benghazi and Tripoli and all over the cities. They started, and it's like how it's a new thing for them. It's something. It's like they get rid of Gaddafi, been there for 42 years. They are so happy. They are like. Yesterday I was hearing like people, they walking with their kids in the street and holding flags, and they're crying in the street. People over, you know, on the top of the buildings, and they, you know, shouting name of Allah, and they were like shouting the Libya. So they were very, very happy with that.
I understand you've had a chance to see the change in Libya yourself firsthand. You went back for the first time in 20 years. What was that like?
Oh, it's so, like, going there, it's so good, you know, because you see all your family and your friends. But the problem is that what I saw is my city, the city of Benghazi, it's the same thing. Nothing changed. 42 years, a rich country like this, is nothing changed. My street look the same, you know, and all the money being put to build the infrastructure in Libya being stolen away from like people in the government, to Gaddafi's followers, and these people. So it's like nothing changed, and that's what the sad thing, you know.
One thing we have to be concerned about, though, is that Libya still has a fairly active militia.
Yes.
Gaddafi's son is threatening an uprising. Do you worry about the future?
No, I'm not worried. I'm very, you know, I think you know, when you get rid of this guy like Gaddafi, there's nothing is worse than him. So everybody is so positive. It's a new, like, they don't know how to govern yet. You know, it's a new country. They are like now they going from the transitional committee to the transitional government. They are holding like meetings now, putting together like some lawyers and some people from different factions to write the constitution. So once they write the constitution, nobody will touch Libya. Nobody.
Salah, you still have lots of friends and family who live there. What have they told you about the rebuilding of Libya?
Well, right now, you know, they are like going for the companies and going for the countries who are really help, like Canada, like the places who really help. So they are doing, like, it's a brand new country, so they are doing it from scratch, you know. So it's you know, there is nothing there. You know, you go there, some cities, they have no sewer system. As a whole city doesn't have a sewer system, you know. And that's the bad thing. So,
how have your feelings changed for Libya over the past year?
I always have a feeling for Libya, you know, but this is it's overwhelming, like, you know. It's so, you know, to see your people happy, you know, because I tasted the freedom here, you know, when I came 22 years ago, and I voted, and I never miss a vote here in Canada. And to see them to have this, and to be able to vote and to say, you know, to what they love, you know, like, or, you know, and build their country. I'm really happy for that. I'm really, really happy.
So tell me about the big celebration you're helping plan for tomorrow.
Oh, we are a group of guys here. We planned this, and it's gonna be front of the art gallery, and we're gonna have some desserts and Libyan desserts. I should have brought some, but they weren't ready.
There's always food associated with any celebration, no matter what the culture, what the country.
So, and we're gonna have like dessert, and we're gonna thank the people, and we're gonna thank Canada for their part.
We'll have fun tomorrow, and as I say, it's hard to believe it's been a year.
Thank you, Rick.
By the way, that celebration begins tomorrow at 2 outside the Vancouver Art Gallery.